Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel today. Today we will be landing at San Francisco International Airport in the drumroll please, Ifly737 Max. So this is actually a plane I haven't flown in a little wee while, so it's going to be great fun to just put it down into one of the biggest and busiest airports in North America, going on one of my favourite routes. So yeah, we are currently Air Canada 564 running from Vancouver to San Francisco. I have done this route before in real life actually as well, but in a Delta Connection Embraer 175, and we are going to be landing on let's see here, runway 19 left, which is going to be great fun. It's one of the shorter runways at San Francisco, so for that reason we got auto brakes 3, and we're actually doing flat 30 not 40 because of the not intense but relatively moderate winds of about 16 knots going into the airport today, so we're going to need a bit more maneuverability especially on a smaller runway. So you know, we've got to make sure everything is correct for this landing. Yeah, just look at those beautiful new Max engines. I love the winglets as well on a 737 Max. You know, it's really interesting as well to just compare the PMDG and the Ifly. To be honest, I don't think they're comparable. People compare them, but I don't think they should be compared because obviously this is a completely different plane, different displays, different performance, you know, so I just don't think they can be compared. But for what it is, I think the Ifly is amazing. The performance is great. I'm getting around 60 frames with DLSS, which is very good. And, you know, I've had no stutters this fly and it's been great. So, we'll hopefully continue that performance into landing. But we will put the seatbelts on. We've got a bit of turning and manoeuvring to do before we make our landing on 19 left. Just going to double check here. That's all good. 108.90. That's our ILS frequency, and the course will be 194. That's good. Auto brake set to 3. I'm just going to check the QNH in San Francisco, which currently is 2993. So let's make sure to set that now. There we go. I'm also just going to double check my minimums as well on a Navigraph, so we can make decisions on whether we are going to continue with our approach or possibly do another one, which will be important due to this runway obviously being shorter and it being a bit windier, which can hinder our abilities to land this plane. So it will be 289 feet on the minimums. So let's just set it here. So 289. So yeah, DLSS does make it a bit harder to see the displays and the numbers changing, but I don't know. I don't think it's that bad. I can live with it. I've already low-key forgot as well what that minimum was. Let me double check. Oh, I've lost my memory. 289. 289. Nearly there. There we go. So that is all set for us. Now, I do want to I've got the honeycomb, the yoke, but I find the movements are a bit sensitive in the Ifly. I don't know why. I'm going to test again on the approach, but it's just something I get, so I might need to adjust those settings at some point or another. Look at those wings bouncing up and down. If you do enjoy these videos, guys, please be sure to like and subscribe. It does help the channel a lot, and I can post more aviation content for you guys. God, we are swaying. Look at us go left to right. Good thing I've got the seatbelt sign on. Wouldn't want any sick passengers today. Okay, let's see what we're doing. So we're going down to 11,000 feet currently. Probably going to reset that to about 7,000 in a moment. Look at these clouds, we're going into them. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like there's a big difference between high and ultra on the cloud settings in MSFS. I definitely find that with X-Plane, like setting your clouds to ultra quality on X-Plane is a game changer. It almost changes the kind of look of the atmosphere in X-Plane. It's truly good. So I always have my X-Plane cloud quality to ultra. That's literally the most important thing for me for visuals. CPU intensive, but oh well. It's the results. Unable next altitude. Okay. Drag required, obviously. So we'll put 7,000 on. There we go. We will need to do a bit of vectoring as well here, which is all good. Look at that. Look at the turbulence. I think we got Flight Sim Studios San Francisco. I bought it a while ago after I came back from my holiday last year. It was a great bit of scenery. I think it's literally not even that big as well in terms of file size, so it's quite good performance. Is that the ocean below? Yeah, it is. We should get a good view of the city actually coming in, which is always a bonus. But with these clouds, I feel like performance may be hindered. Alright, so we can get rid of the auto brake. Not the auto brake, the speed brake. Video feature is fun. Keep that there. No one breaking in on landing. We are maintaining this altitude. I think we're going to need a bit of speed brake to get it down. It's going to be annoying if we just miss this whole approach. I love the sounds on the Ifly as well, especially starting the engine. It is something else. So we are going to do a left turn in approximately, I'd say about 10 seconds. It's not the swiftest approach to in San Francisco, but we are taking all the precautions with this weather. Don't want to rush it. So yeah. so many features. Let's have a look at the cabin. Oh, this cabin is awesome. I mean, look at that. It's got business class and everything. Door open, door mid-air. Only clickable features, like, I could have sworn there were. Not sure. Yeah, let's get back in the cockpit and shut the door. I wonder if the fix feature, can we use this? Possibly. San Francisco. Is it like 5? We can do 10. And then we can do 20. We could say 5 mile final even though we're not even on that, so perfect for me. I'm not smelling a butter landing today. I'll tell you that. We're gonna just put this aircraft down. I like landing this plane actually, so I don't think it should be too hard. Planet of the Apes land, guys. San Francisco. I've been, and it's a nice city, but it's expensive as hell. Very, very expensive. In Chinatown as well, I think it was still very expensive in Chinatown, like $15 for a meal. Yeah, I think frame's already been a bit impacted by these conditions and the busy nature of the scenery here, I guess. Okay, so we'll change the MCP down to 5,000 now. Slowly taking it down. Slowly but surely. And in terms of what gate we're going to be getting at San Francisco, we'll be looking that up right now. Because I don't like going around big airports, not knowing where to taxi and park to, like in an unrealistic position. So let's see what they've done in the past. Looking for Vancouver. We're going to San Francisco, not Vancouver. Let's go all the way back. On flight radar. San Francisco. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's such a nice turn. You know what? We will pop in a heading of 15. That gets nice and parallel with the runway. Okay, so a Jazz flight. We are doing an Air Canada flight, which is realistic, but a Jazz one parked. Like Terminal 2. We could do that. That's nice and easy to get to from 19 left. Okay, so let's get ready. We want to stay about 5,000 up until Berks, where we should hopefully intercept on that localizer. Where's the airport? It should be somewhere over there. Somewhere. Oh, look at the city down there, guys. That's what I call a view. Golden Gate Bridge. Awesome. I've been here, guys. I'm trying to enjoy the view, but it's just so cloudy today. Look at the Golden Gate Bridge. been there. It is so big in real life, I'm not joking. But people say you would survive if you jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge. They have clearly not been there. It is huge. And then Alcatraz should be somewhere down here. There it is. I love the trams in San Francisco as well, they're so cool. And let's do flaps 1. What gate should we get at San Francisco? Let's see. Parking gates, Terminal 2. Let's get maybe D4. D4 is what we'll do. That's a better visualization for us. Anyway, let's get the landing lights on. Just in case there's a bit of poor visibility. I need chase plane desperately. Let's also adjust the heading. Let's do flaps 5. We'll arm the ground spoilers. There we go. Just want to get down to 5,000 swiftly. God, these visuals are insane. Look at that. So currently 20 miles out. I think we are a bit low, but should be fine for now. So on the approach. Wait, it's not letting us do that actually. Is it because we're too far? I don't think it's because we're too far. We'll do direct Berks anyway. So pop that back onto LNAV. So at least we'll turn onto the runway heading if we can't activate it for now. .187 knots, all good. Wait, so why can't we activate this? We need 108.9, which is what we got. 108.9. Course 194, that's all good. Maybe now? Yeah, there we go. That's better. And we'll do flaps 10. So on the localizer now, that's been intercepted. Should do the glide slope as well in a moment. Very snazzy navigational display. Still quite a while away actually, you know. We need to keep things the way they are for now. On the glide slope. Okay, so still can't even you can just about see the runway. All the way over there. 2 white, 2 red at the moment. We can enjoy the San Francisco scenery for now. There's the city. Look at that view. I'd certainly be enjoying it if I was a passenger. And then this is Oakland, I think, beneath us. Tell you what, performance still holding up a bit. Certainly dropped to about 40 frames, but oh well, there's Oakland Airport. It's really ridiculous how close they actually are. So currently passing 3,000, which is all good. Speed needs to come down a bit, and then we'll readjust it in a moment to 142. We'll do flaps 15, gear down. So we've got the wind obviously coming in from the west. It's going to be about 50 knots by the time we get to the ground, I think. Let's check. It says 14 at the moment, so that's not too bad. Let's put the speed down to 141 knots. Let's also set the heading to 195 in the event of a go around. And we fly runway heading, just in case. And we can do flaps 25. I don't know why this ground spoilers are out. Let's just change that. That's a bit annoying. Oh god, I hate this view in the default view system. I can't fix it. Might have to just land like that, guys. Not much time to fix it. We'll do flaps 30 so we're nice and ready. There we go, that fixed it. So these are the final views of the wing before we touch down. There's the city, obviously. Very good stuff. Set the engines to continuous. Why is that one not moving? It's all good. Disconnect the autopilot now. Just waiting for the speeds to adjust. There we go, my plane. Love those sounds, that's so good. So let's land now, enjoy. Crosswind down to 22 knots. And she is so nice to fly, so smooth. Check. Winds aren't ideal for a landing today, I can't lie. To be fair, it could be landing either this runway or the one's going across, because it's literally coming diagonally. Jesus Christ. Let's disconnect the auto throttle. Look at that wind. That's fun.
200. Approaching minimums.
God, we are getting battered. Speeds everywhere.
300.
Ooh.
Minimums.
Continue.
200.
Yikes.
100.
They've lied to us. Wind's about 20 knots. Oh no, it is 15. Never mind.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Cut throttle. There we are, we're down. Reverses. God, that wasn't too bad, was it? Yeah, we are slowing down, have that. Listen to that. We put it down. We literally weren't having any of it. Reverse is stowed. And then landing lights off. Engines back to normal. And I said I'd get gate D4, so that's what will tell GSX. Don't know which one they use here. It's San Francisco. We'll just do Dinata. Landing rate today, guys, was 165. That's not too bad considering those conditions. Stow the ground spoilers. And flaps can come back up. Time today on route was 1 hour and 54 minutes, which is not too shabby at all. Don't think we are on time, definitely. So yeah, I've got to put the APU on, so let's do that now. Oh, look, he should have been on that taxiway there. Oh, let's not mess up today. There we are. So that wasn't a bad park in that. Wait for the APU to come on in a second. And there we go. That was a very good flight. Very good parking. Oh, there we go. He just loves it. Let's get our lights off. Seatbelt signs can come back off. Oh, look at it, Gangnam Style. Go on, lad. Oh, look at that. That's brilliant. Flight directors and all that off. Let's request deboarding.
The boarding requested.
There goes the jetway coming in now. It's the third time in the simulator I've done that flight. I do love it. Alright, so let's get out of the cockpit. Fortunately, we don't spawn in there. But yeah, that was a great flight, guys. If you did enjoy, please do like and subscribe for more fun landings like that. We're just going to walk around for a little bit and see what's going on. Look at this. Brilliant.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Oh, I just love GSX. Might actually be my favourite part of the sim like that. But anyway, that will conclude today's video, that landing. I hope you did enjoy. Subscribe would be great for more flight simulator related content such as this. But apart from that, guys, I hope you enjoyed. We just fell, but yeah. See you in the next video, guys. Bye bye.